Alright, so been getting into autonomy a little bit, but I kind of fell out today. I ate quite a bit. And I'm making this video because it's currently 12:48 at night, nearly 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm about to go run 7 kilometers to the gym, work out, and then run 7 kilometers home. I'm running in these, which are Vivo Barefoots on the concrete. So I had to learn pretty quickly how to run properly. I didn't realize I was running so incorrectly. And I did a run the other night and I had no pain afterwards. So my technique is very quickly improved, which I thought it would, having worn barefoot shoes for 6 years now. I picked up the technique from olderyetfaster.com if you're curious. Anyway, yeah, this is my current state of energy and being at the moment. What I'm finding with sleep is, if you're with someone, it's going to keep you up at night. I was just with someone, except she was like falling asleep. So it didn't really help my state in terms of staying up, but regardless, even if you have someone with you, it's going to help. Anyway, the main principle is it's a mental switch. There's a kind of a part of your brain, your mind, where you just say, I'm not sleeping and I have energy and I'm going to stay up right now. And it's kind of as simple as that, I'm about to go out into the cold. It's been raining on and off and run in the dark, but I had a headlight tonight. I haven't had a head torch. So in the low moonlight, it's been difficult to see. I'm going to make a video one day for people with like a list of things and purchases that I would make if you wanted to get into autonomy, because there's a few kind of real key things that just genuinely help you get along this path a bit better. Not that my experience is I'm still very much a beginner and I'm still swinging quite a lot, so I'm just making this video as a pure documentary essence for you to watch. This is me right now at literally day 0 again. I've been at day 0 a few times now, but that's okay. I've tasted the autonomous state. I can't unfeel it, I can't unexperience it, and I want to go back, basically. So, yeah, we're about to run to the gym. There'll be some intermittent walking there, but my technique is getting better, so I think I should be right. We're going to the gym, we're going to hit a full workout, a bit of boxing, and wake the body back up again, right? That's the key. And my stomach feels quite sore right now. I haven't eaten since probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe even 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I haven't been dry for very long. And yeah, my body's pretty quick to digest food now, but I definitely feel a lot better at this time when you have less food in your system. It's really important. It really helps. So tomorrow I'm gonna sleep. Tonight I'm gonna sleep in this chair here, which is really weird. Like, you can see my bed there. I kicked it up because I don't want to go horizontal. I want to stay vertical. Stay up. The channel stays connected. So we're gonna hit this. Thing is when you move, motion, it keeps you going quite a lot. The reason why people are afraid of deprivation of sleep is because if you eat too much and drink too much, you will probably inevitably do quite a bit of damage to your body, from my current understanding. But yeah, I'm in the process of still removing food from my life. I can go 2 days, and then the hardest part is either you fall into sleep or food, and then you get stuck in the cycle because they both react to each other. So you have to pull one as early as possible, and it will benefit you for pulling the other. Yeah, I'm still so early on this journey, but it's looking for a bigger purpose in your life and really having that goal, that North Star that you want to hit. And it's not necessary, I'm not really sure what that looks like. So I think it is on the lines of creating awareness around autonomy and giving people a good roadmap to get into autonomy. Because there's probably a lot of, what is that? Oh, there's probably not much information for the West out here. I've basically had to translate my way through the Russians to get to where I am. So yeah, if you speak Russian, yeah, that's gonna help you. But yeah, this is it. I've known about autonomy now for a month. I didn't start practicing until 2.5 weeks ago. I've swung 3 or 4 times now, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to get like a good week under my belt of transitional autonomy, we'll call it. Full autonomy, I think, is something that takes probably a very long time. You need to create an environment, and you need to manifest an environment in which allows full autonomy easily. If you're starting autonomy, you're probably going to be alone, like I am right now. I talked to this one girl on Telegram, but that's it. It's the only person I'm talking to that's autonomous, and yeah, you're really pushing your psyche, but there's a state of ease as well that's hidden in there. You know, it's not this full stressed out thing. It seems like a stress out when you're still purifying the body from food and getting your consciousness and your psyche and your body used to not sleeping. And there's so many beliefs you have to strip away, so many barriers. The whole world will tell you to go to sleep. The whole world will tell you how important it is to sleep, how much you need it, how much it's good for your brain, nervous system. I don't know. It's really hard for me to fully grasp that, because I genuinely have felt the autonomous state of a certain kind of vibration of love that exists in your body for a very long time. And once you feel that, it's rather enlightening, and you feel miraculous, and the thoughts you have are so beautiful and profound and seemingly original. The goals you have in life change. The way you think about other people changes. It's beautiful. But yeah, you know, you're gonna have to deal with your desire for food, for the taste, the texture. I wrote a note. I'm gonna read this note to you about food. It's kind of interesting, but yeah, you might find it. I've got a few notes here you can see about, I've been writing about my experience. So this one's called Sex with Food. So the act of eating is inherently sexual by nature. You chew and taste the food, moving it around your mouth, receiving pleasure. Afterwards, the food is swallowed, creating a pressure and a friction inside the walls of your throat. The food is held by the belly, creating an outward fullness of pregnancy. After some time, your creation is deposited into the toilet. Most of us are having sex with food as a substitute for people and real energy. Food does not nourish nor strengthen the body, yet through habit, unawareness, and stimulation withdrawal, we believe food is to be necessary for our survival. Hence, our thrivals on the other side of no food. A cleaner, purer being touches the most sensitive energies, elating a powerful flow of energy in the body. This can only be felt by you. My words mean nothing otherwise. So yeah, but that quote, sex with food is, we could say addictive in nature, but you know, I ate a acai bowl today and it was so good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not here telling you that food doesn't taste good. And the chewing and the swallowing, like yeah, it's kind of sexual. I don't know how else what word to describe it. Another word described by Anastasia is autoerotic. Autoeroticism. And you kind of only really come to this conclusion about food when you deprive it for 2 days or 2.5 days, 3 days. People think though that when you're depriving food that you're going to be getting hungrier and hungrier, but you actually get less hungry unless you sleep. If you go to sleep with no food in your stomach after 2 days of not eating, you will be very hungry when you wake up. So that's why this is such a seemingly difficult path. However, the act of actually doing it, like me shooting this video right now, is keeping me very alert, very in tune with my reality. I don't feel tired. Tiredness is like it's an accumulation of your habit of sleeping. And I don't want to say habit like it's like a habit of smoking or a habit of doing anything, because sleep is a topic I don't want to talk about right now. I don't have enough experience in insomnia to give you that kind of description on how it really affects us and how it doesn't affect us. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm about to head to the gym. Get my running shoes on. I could also take these ones too, my Vibos. I got toe socks on right now. Look at that. Damn. So maybe I will. Alright, actually I think I will. Good shoes. Alright. Peace. Have a good day. I hope there's some value in here for you, if you could find any. I was just kind of rambling, but yeah. That's what I'll say. And maybe I'll just leave us on one more little note from my thing. Yeah, feeling lost. I wrote this yesterday, I think. The path of autonomy is a removal of oneself from society at large. It's not that you don't interact within it, but you reject the fruits offered by it. You are becoming less and less dependable on it. As a result, you feel lonely and isolated from the people, no longer working a job, going to cafes, restaurants, dinner parties, engaging in the realities of consumption. If people don't understand, they will ostracize you, feel uncomfortable around you. Eating food is such a massive part of being human. It's the biggest intermediary for bringing people together. However, it's not necessary for people to be together. As you go through autonomy, that's funny. You see the opposite. You see the light dimming, aggressive and separating nature that food brings about. Yet for the unaware and fed, this sensitivity cannot be felt. The stimulation brings a happiness, a pleasure, but it does not bring true love or life. And I put happiness in quotes there. If you're going to do this, you must become mature of the spirit and ready to face some adversity. Now, the thing is people will only be uncomfortable around you if, there's a party going on or there's a dinner or whatever, everyone's eating and you're not. It's not that people will be uncomfortable by your energy. Your energy is going to be very high, very pure and clean, and people are inherently attracted to it. But there's going to be a certain uncomfortability with not eating when everybody else is. How you deal with that is up to you. You have to really just stand in your own 2 feet and not be swayed by the enticements of food, which is stronger at the beginning, right? And then I think as you go along in this path, I don't know, but I can see how it would not be as enticing at all. It would be rather just like, oh, people are eating, cool. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave this video, is that yes, this may be a lonely path at the start, but if you watching this video, wherever you are in the world, if you can help spread awareness of autonomy, then you can collect more people. And once you start collecting people, then you start living a different kind of life. I don't know yet, but I can imagine it. I can see it. Being around people all the time. Not all the time, but like you're living with humans on a 24/7 basis. There's no sleep period. It's not that you can't be alone for half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, but you have a constant cycle of humans that are with you on the stage all the time. That is one of my goals, is to spread this so that me personally and for their benefit, we can help each other. We can be lighthouses for each other, That's the key. And yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna take my Vivo barefoot, so I've decided I'm gonna run in these. Peace. And we're doing boxing and maybe a little bit of weights, body weight stuff, some stretching, I think. Ciao, ciao, ciao.